Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking Dogecoin, and the community is genuinely fired up right now. When you look at what's actually happening in the data, it's easy to see why. Whale wallets just hit an all-time high in accumulation. Doge broke above a major resistance that's been capping it since October 2025. And at Consensus 2026 this week, someone announced something that could completely change what Dogecoin is even capable of. Nothing here is financial advice, by the way, just my honest take. Let's get into it. So let's start with the whale data because this is what caught my attention first. Santiment just reported that the 149 largest Dogecoin wallets, each holding at least 100 million Doge, collectively reached an all-time high of 108.52 billion Doge, worth about $11.6 billion. And in the 24 hours right before Doge's breakout, in one day before Doge broke out, there were 739 transactions above $100,000 in a single day, the highest whale activity in 6 months. That's not retail FOMO. That's serious money quietly positioning before a move. And the timing lines up perfectly with Doge running 14.5% over the past week, while a lot of other coins just sat there doing nothing. Now let's talk about the price because the chart is setting up in a really interesting way. Doge is trading around $0.111 today after tagging $0.1119 yesterday and pulling back slightly. In early May, it broke above the 20-day, 50-day, and 100-day moving averages all in one clean move, first time since October 2025. An ascending triangle has been building since the February low near $0.086. And the upper boundary sits right at $0.112 to $0.1130, exactly where Doge got rejected yesterday. A daily close above $0.1130 with real volume triggers a measured move towards $0.1400. Above that, the 200-day EMA at $0.1260 is the next test. And the February swing high near $0.1550 is the bigger target if momentum follows through. On the downside, the EMA cluster between $0.1004 and $0.1053 is the floor. That held every pullback this month and needs to keep holding. Doge ETFs are also back. Grayscale's GDOG, 21 shares TDOG, and Bitwise's fund saw positive inflows return on May 5th after a 2-week pause. Total is still small at about $14 million combined, but the direction changed and that matters. Now, here's the part I think is genuinely being slept on, the most exciting Dogecoin development in years. Doge OS CEO Jordan Jefferson was at Consensus 2026 this week and said something really direct. He pointed out that Dogecoin has the biggest community in all of crypto, but billions in Doge trading value flows entirely to centralized exchanges. There is no on-chain economy, no DeFi, no smart contracts. People buy and sell Doge on Binance or Coinbase, but nothing actually happens on the Dogecoin blockchain itself. Doge OS is building the fix for exactly that. It's an EVM-compatible layer that brings smart contract functionality to Dogecoin using zero-knowledge proofs. Complex stuff happens off-chain while the Doge network handles verification. That unlocks DeFi, apps, and gaming on Doge for the very first time without touching the base chain. Polychain Capital is backing it. Jefferson also built MyDoge, the top Doge wallet on the Apple App Store. So there's real credibility here, not just hype. Doge OS raised $6.9 million and is targeting launch in 2026. If its ships and developers show up to build, the narrative shifts completely from meme coin that moves when Elon tweets to a programmable blockchain with one of the largest crypto communities in the world behind it. That is a very different story. The Dogecoin Foundation is also launching a self-custodial wallet called Such App in H1 2026. Gives users direct control over their Doge without exchanges. Small, but it signals the foundation is actively building. Now, the honest picture before we wrap. The whale data, the technical breakout, and Doge OS are all genuinely strong signals. This is the best setup Doge has shown all year. But here is what I always have to say about Dogecoin. 5 billion new coins enter circulation every single year. Permanent inflation baked into the design. For the price to go up, new demand has to keep beating that supply continuously. Not impossible. Doge has done it before, but it is a real headwind that never disappears. Watch $0.1130 this week. Clean daily, close above it, and Doge is heading towards $0.1400. Lose $0.1004 and we're back to waiting. Drop a comment below. Holding Doge? What's your target? Smash that like if this helped. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you in the next one. Peace.